We now take a look at the other side of the proverbial coin and present a short list of 10 cars in the accompanying slideshow that all received rock-bottom rankings in powertrain durability 2 out of 5 power circles from JDP. Since we found many contradictions between the two sources in this regard, we further whittled down the below rogues gallery according to those models that also ranked below average in predicted reliability according to CR's subscriber surveys. Not that we're keeping score, but 6 of the 10 cars on the least reliable list hail from Fiat-Chrysler, though 3 of them are being or have been discontinued. Consider that group a warning for used car shoppers, then. Number 1 Cadillac ATS. The Cadillac ATS is a BMW 3 Series competitor, and while it has its merits, especially in its high-powered and high-priced ATS-V variant, it falls considerably short. It gets equally low scores for powertrain dependability and for overall dependability and for feature, accessory issues. While Consumer Reports gives it good marks in the magazine's road tests, it receives a rock-bottom 1 out of 5 score for projected reliability. Number 2 Chrysler 200. Now out of production, the midsize Chrysler 200 sedan gets low marks nearly across the board from J.D. Power for reliability, except in the feature, accessory department where it gets a 4 out of 5. The 200 was redesigned for 2015 as a much more stylish model, but seems to not fare any better, as Consumer Reports gives it a rock-bottom rating for projected reliability and cites it as among the 10 worst cars for 2017. Number 3 Dodge Avenger. The midsize Dodge Avenger was last built in 2014 and like the above Chrysler 200 with which it was mechanically related, J.D. Power gives it rock-bottom ratings for reliability except for features, accessories. Consumer Reports maintains no historic information on its reliability, though you'll find few reviews that had much in the way of praise for this below-average sedan, especially with regard to its dismal base 4-cylinder engine and 4-speed automatic transmission. Number 4 Dodge Challenger. Enthusiasts might drool over the full-size Dodge Challenger Coupe's rip-roaring SRT versions, especially the hellacious Hellcat and the new for 2018 Demon, but it gets J.D. Power's lowest scores across the board for dependability. Consumer Reports likewise gives it a 1 out of 5 rating for predicted reliability. Number 5 Dodge Charger. The Dodge Charger is essentially the 4-door version of the above Challenger, is also among the most fun-to-drive cars in its 700-plus horsepower SRT Hellcat edition, but doesn't otherwise fare much better than its 2-door relation, getting both J.D. Power's lowest dependability scores in all categories, and a 1 out of 5 reliability rating from Consumer Reports. Number 6 Dodge Dart. The Dodge Dart was heralded as being Dodge's long-overdue return to the compact car segment when it debuted for the 2013 model year, but it was dropped from the lineup last year because of poor sales and the need for FCA to expand its profitable truck and SUV production. The 2014 edition, upon which J.D. Power's survey is based, receives low scores across the board for dependability, and in the only model year for which Consumer Reports weighs in, 2013, the Dart receives the magazine's lowest rating for reliability. Number 7 Fiat 500L. The longer 4-door wagon-like alternative to the 500 Coupe, the Fiat 500L stumbled out of the gate with a problematic automatic transmission and overall poor marks. It gets J.D. Power's lowest scores for dependability in all categories. Consumer Reports not only gives the Fiat 500L a 1 out of 5 score for predicted reliability, it gets the lowest overall score among all current vehicles it's tested and places it on its list of the 10 worst cars for 2017. Number 8 Ford Fiesta. Car fans might be enamored with the sporty Saint version of the Ford Fiesta for its rally car-like performance, but the rest of the line gets J.D. Power's lowest scores for most areas of dependability, save for body, interior, where it's ranked highly, and gets a 1 out of 5 rating for predicted reliability from Consumer Reports, which also gives it low overall marks. Number 9 Ford Focus. The compact Ford Focus actually ranks a bit worse in terms of dependability from J.D. Power, getting its lowest scores in every category except body, dependability, where it gets a just average rating of 3. Consumer Reports gives the Focus a 1 out of 5 for predicted reliability, ranking it near the bottom of the compact car segment, overall. Number 10, Mercedes-Benz CLA. The smallest car on the lot, the Mercedes-Benz CLA sedan, proves that sometimes one can pay too little for things. The 2014 edition of this subcompact luxury sedan gets the lowest marks in most areas of J.D. Power's dependability study, with the exception of features, accessories, where it's just average. Consumer Reports gives the CLA a below-average rating for predicted reliability, ranking it dead last, overall, among entry-level luxury cars and placing on the magazine's 10 worst list for 2017.